Welcome to Dad, Bare Your Soul, a podcast where we say the things Dad rarely say out loud. I am your host, a single father raising two incredible boys with special needs. This isn't just my story. It's a voice for every father navigating the impossible. This show is raw. It's real. It's for all of us who feel like we've had to man up when we just needed a moment to breathe. Over 4 years ago, everything changed. One day, their mother walked out of their lives. No warning, no goodbyes to them. I still remember when she said, "It's you and your circus. Do whatever you want to do. I don't want to be part of this." And just like that, I was left alone with two little boys and a storm of questions. I couldn't even grieve. I was angry. But I couldn't afford to fall apart because they needed me. I was petrified. They were already in pain, and I had to be their anchor, even though inside I was sinking. You see, I didn't have a manual for this. Nobody told me how to be a solo dad. Nobody tells you how to explain abandonment to your children, or why their mom never comes to birthdays anymore. I didn't have anyone to call at 2 a.m. when one of them had a meltdown. So I cried quietly at the dinner table when they slept. But here's what I didn't do. I didn't speak ill of her, even though I had every reason to. I didn't quit, even though life gave me every excuse. And I didn't give up, even when I was vulnerable and drowning in court papers. Why? Because I wanted my boys to know that strength isn't about fists or silence. It's about showing up, broken and tired, and still making them breakfast. It's about letting them see you cry. It's fine, it's all right. And teaching them that real men feel. If you're listening to this and you're hurting, please know I truly understand. I'm going through that, and I had been through that before. There was a time I barely slept. I would lie awake into the early morning, mentally juggling school prep, housework, parenting, and my job. I would think until late night what my next day plan is. What am I going to give for the breakfast? What am I going to cook the lunch for the kids or the dinner the next day? The exhaustion felt endless. Eventually, I saw a doctor. She looked at me and said, "You're anxious. And if you don't slow down, it could become something more serious." That moment was a wake-up call. If you're going through something similar, please talk to your doctor. Speak to someone you trust. I had a few close friends I could open up to, and just sharing helped lift some of the weight. I suggest you do if you have the capacity, and if you have people around you who you can open up to, or you can reach out to me and I'll listen to you. I'll listen to your story, because I would understand. There were nights when the pain in my heart was so heavy I wanted to disappear, but I didn't, because my kids needed me. And maybe someone out there needs you too. If you're hurting, don't stay silent. Call Men's Line Australia on 1300 78 9978. You can call Lifeline on 13 11 14 or Beyond Blue at 1300 22 4636. You're not alone. Remember, this was just the beginning of my story. In the next episode, I'll talk about losing my father during COVID, just months after becoming a single parent, and how grief can hit hardest when you are already down. I'm not here to be a hero, but to be a real person. Because silence doesn't save lives, but honesty might. Thanks for listening. If this has touched you, share it with a dad who might need it. Because we don't talk about this enough. And that silence is killing us.